So imagine you're driving down the road, you've got your sweet tea in your cup holder and the styrofoam McDonald's cup, and you're shuffling around, go to grab your drink, something happens, and all of a sudden there's a hole in the side of your cup. Your sweet tea's leaking down your arm and it's getting all over the car, and I feel like we've all been there. It might just be me. But in those few moments, you just decide to roll down your window and toss the cup. It takes more time and effort to pull over, drain the cup, properly dispose of the cup, or find a recycling bin if available. But the benefits outweigh the few moments that seem like a hassle. The average person generates about 4 pounds of trash in a day, and up to 1.5 tons of waste a year. That might sound like a lot because it is. Recycling and refraining from littering help more than just the environment. So today, I hope to persuade you to not litter and recycle. Recycling reduces energy consumption, creates jobs, and puts money back into our economy. Recycling first saves energy. Using recycled materials in the manufacturing process uses less energy required for producing new products from raw material. And it takes even more energy to extract, refine, and process the raw materials to be manufactured for the new product. Recycling also creates jobs. In a study conducted by the Natural Resources Defense Council, it was found that if 75% of the United States population recycled, it would create about 2.3 million jobs by 2030. The average starting wage for employees in recycling firms is roughly $20 an hour. So, say if all 2.3 million jobs were filled, at the average starting wage, almost $58.2 billion would be put back into the company or the economy. So now that you're aware of how recycling can help our society, let me tell you the extent of how it benefits the environment. It saves landfill space, reduces pollution, and conserves natural resources. If you recycle 1 ton of each, office paper, newsprint, plastic, glass, and metals, this could save up to 50 cubic yards of space in our landfills. Doubling aluminum recovery alone worldwide would reduce more than 1 million tons of air pollutants every year. In the United States, about 2 million trees are cut every day to produce newsprint and paper products. Recycling just one single copy of the Sunday New York Times, you would save 75,000 trees. You are now aware of how recycling benefits society and our environment. I will now give you a few not so fun facts about littering. So these are reasons why you should not litter. About 9 billion tons of litter end up in the ocean every year. That's not waste. That's not us just throwing garbage in the trash can. That's litter alone. And litter also causes about 25,000 motor vehicle accidents a year. So you remember at the beginning of the speech when I gave you the scenario about tossing your cup out of the window? Well, Americans alone use about 500 million straws a day. So just take a minute to consider how many of those straws end up in the ocean. This small piece of plastic is more than enough to suffocate dolphins, whales, turtles, and many other fish. So every time you litter, think about all the life you could put in danger, from the people in the car accidents to the marine life Even if only half of the global population would commit to recycling, the benefits would exceed the so-called hassle of making an effort to better our planet. I hope this persuades you to A, invest in a recycling bin and think twice before you toss the cup.